And welcome along to the Perth Racing Preview. Hi, Muddy Young with you. Flying solo, Dion Luciani up there in Singapore. And all the best to all our viewers up there. Of course, their big meeting on Friday night should be a beauty at the Cranji Racecourse. But we're concentrating on racing this Saturday at Belmont Park. It's a listed $75,000 Goodwood Sprint at weight for age. Brings together a very good field over the 1,300 metres. We'll talk about that a little later on. But first, let's have a look at the weather, track and rail for this Saturday. And we've got a forecast of a fine and warm day. Yes, 25 degrees, believe it or not, after the wintry conditions we've had at Belmont Park for the last couple of months. The track will be rated good. The rail in the 6 metre position, obviously at 25 degrees. There'll be easterly to southeasterly winds blowing, more easterly than southeasterly. And I'd say horses up on the pace are definitely going to be suited. That's the way I've done my form for the meeting, and if it doesn't turn out that way, we're all in a bit of trouble. Righto, the first event of the day is for the 3-year-olds. It is the West Speed Handicap over 1,000 metres. Small field. Let's have a look at the runners we'll have a look at in video replay, and they include Scenic Blast, also Devoutly, and we get Show Storm out of that race, and Miss Loranto from the Larkhill Trials resumes. That only leaves us with Magical Bell from Jimmy Taylor's yard. Has been around the place in a couple of trials. Last one was at the last Belmont Trials when behind Dakota Conflict. And down the bottom to Star Allure. Wally Mitchell trains this horse, and she's been around the place as well in a couple of trials. The last one behind Storm in the North on the wet track at Belmont a couple of weeks ago now. But in replay, let's go back to the Karrakatta Plate. And here's Scenic Blast. This Daniel Morton trained 2-year-old at this time, the big black horse with the white blaze, and he was strolling up on the outside of the favourite Jester Tune. Looked like he had the Karrakatta Plate at his mercy, and then Roman Time descended to catch him late.
Blast pulled off the heels of the Hot Pot to go up 3 wide. China Mora 4 deep, commencing the run around the corner. They're followed by Roman Time and then Beleen Magic, straightening up though. And Scenic Blast with the blaze comes at Jester Tune, who fights on the inside, Mighty Mac, and then Roman Time, who's starting to run on Scenic Blast at the 150. The leader from Jester Tune fighting back, and here comes Roman Time. Roman Time comes at Scenic Blast, grabs him, and Roman Time has won the Karrakatta from Scenic Blast and Jester Tune.
Now, a lot has been said about this horse, Scenic Blast, as in relation to when he will start. He was due to have an exhibition gallop last week. That went by the way. But I spoke to Dan Morton at Wednesday at Belmont Park, and he said these two Scenic horses are just about right to make their return to the track and not be too far away from being at their best. Next replay is Devoutly winning, beating Show Storm here. Led all the way in the Alio and Jackie Galanti colours. They bred this filly Devoutly. Again, trained by Dan Morton, went straight to the lead, and that was all they saw of her. Show Storm did a pretty good job to run into the placings.
They're a length and a half clear of Show Storm, who's sitting 3 off the fence. Back behind the Worldly Miss, dropping off, beaten before the turn, Repolo. Then Silver Omen taken around it, hugging the rails. Next, Spirited One. They straighten up and Devoutly cornered first and is travelling well. Violent Femme now under some pressure, running second. Worldly Miss travelling up near the fence. Show Storm fourth. And then 2.5 lengths away, Spirited One, but Devoutly had dropped them off with 150 to go and had shot well clear. Devoutly looked home. Show Storm battling, Spirited One down the outside, but it's all the Shinko Forest filly. Devoutly, she won very easily. Devoutly by about 2.5 lengths on Spirited One and Show Storm.
Final horse we'll have a look at is from the Larkhill Trials, Miss Loranto from the Lindsay Smith stable. She'd trialled well prior to her only run in a race at Pinjarra, and I think she pulled up a bit shin sore that day. This is down the back straight, 2 sets of trials ago at Larkhill. And Miss Loranto, Alana Sanson has a ride, so she's in those orange and yellow colours along the inside. Showed a lot of pace, kicks through on the inside, rallies well, gets away on the line, and ends up winning by a length or so. Not too much form has come out of the beaten division here, so a bit of a question mark on this trial from Miss Loranto. Okay, selections in race number 1, sticking with Scenic Blast, the top weight, the class conveyance, has drawn to get the run behind Devoutly, who should lead, and I think Scenic Blast will just be a bit too strong. I think you'll get a run out of Devoutly, very impressed, ran time, looked really good in winning. And 4, Miss Loranto, probably he'll speed across from her outside alley, sit outside the leader, and the on-pace runners should have it. So race number 1 at Belmont this Saturday, 1, 2 and 4.